Simmers, my name is Joe, and welcome to our channel. This is part 1 of this speed build. Now, I split it up into main floor, so this is what this video is, and then part 2 will be top floor, and then part 3, if there's a part 3, will be the backyard. I played around with angles and like the structure and base of the actual house. So that's what you're seeing here. I'm kind of adding on, taking off some walls, seeing what fits and what looks good. Now, mind you, I've actually built the outside and the structure of my house, or of this house, previously, before filming, so then I could get a feel for like what I would want. So I'm kind of speeding through this a little bit because I kind of already know what it looks like. So I wanted to give this house like a really cool, modern feel to it. So I ditched the traditional like square house, or and I made it thinner and more narrow, just to give it like a cool, I don't even know what to call it, but I like the way that it turned out. I think it looks really interesting. It is different from different types of houses that I've made. Now, I make a lot of modern houses. Modern houses are probably my favorite to build, but the way I went with this one, instead of being like the modern futuristic type of house, I went more like that modern nature feel. Not nature like in a sense where everything's green, but I went with more like that modern brick with wood flooring, like the more, what's that type of wood called? It's like the light wood colored furniture. Now, I really like that for like a modern house like this. Now, because I didn't add a roof, or I'm not going to be adding a roof to this house, I decided to play around with the walls. So if you can see, if I turn back around to the other side, right there, I added like 2 walls that went 1 floor up higher than the rest of the house, just to give it like another cool element to it, to make it more modern-esque. I see that a lot. When I look up pictures of like modern homes and stuff like that on Google, I come across a lot of houses and even sim builds where they use walls to their advantage and just make cool designs and outside, so the outside's a little more interesting to look at. It's more pleasing, and I really love those walls. I think they are really cool, and when I start painting the walls, I make the whole house white, and then those 2 like taller walls that I have made, I color block them and make them red, which I think looks real wicked. So I'm just kind of adding some red, like, I don't even know what these are called. It's like I don't even know. But anyways, so here I am making the walls red, and I think it looks really nice. It really stands out. It's like an accent. Initially, I wanted to make the house red and white themed, but I ended up just making everything white. But I did make the counters red when I do the kitchen. So, yeah, I guess that counts, kind of. I didn't make everything red, but I'm going in now, finally, going into the house. So I'm kind of fixing up the structure. I fixed the outside, because when you go into the house, I realized there wasn't a lot of room. It might look nice on the outside, but there wasn't a ton of room. So I decided to fix it up a little bit so I could have more space to decorate and make what I want to make. So I'm trying to figure out where the living room's gonna go, where the kitchen's gonna go, and all that stuff. And then I sped through that and then went straight to where putting in the stairs and going upstairs and finding a place for the bathroom, for bedrooms. I decided, instead of doing a 1-bedroom, as I always do, I went for a 2-bedroom. So more Sims can live in this house. Even though it's kind of small, it might be cramped if you put more than like 3 Sims in it. I really like making small houses, so don't mind that. It might be a little too small for some people, but this is like the perfect size house that I like playing in when I play The Sims. I love compact, little, like just tiny little homes. I think it's really cute, and the more I can stuff into one room, the better. So I came back downstairs. I'm going to start building finally. I haven't done the walls yet because I'm going to do that after I put the furniture down. So I'm kind of just trying to figure out this TV stand thing. I really wanted to put something behind the TV. I thought it would be cool if I put like bookshelf there, but it didn't look quite right. And so I tried to put cabinets, but it kind of looked weird. So I just lifted the TV up. So there's a gap under the TV instead of on top of the TV. And here, I'm putting in a red couch. And then I decided I wanted to put something behind the couch. So I went for this, not sure what they're called, but it's like the hedges. And I don't know. The entire time I was kind of iffy about it. I think I remove it later on. And so I'm just putting in some, I still don't know what they're called. Like a single seat for one person. I don't know. But I wanted to put a carpet, and I liked the white carpet. It was nice. And I'm a sucker for wood flooring. I'm pretty sure I used this flooring in my last house build, but it's okay. It's fine. Whatever. And I didn't want to do exact what I did on my last house build. So I was deciding whether or not to split the floors as well. And here you can see me fussing about with the green hedges behind the couch. And then I'm trying to figure out lighting. So I played around with lighting a lot more this build. So you're going to be seeing me use a lot of those strip lights. I really wanted to get my lighting game on. I never play with lighting. I kind of just put lighting wherever is needed. And I never really use the nice decorative lighting. I always go for more of the just like the ceiling lights, just placing them everywhere so my Sims have light. But I finally purchased Spa Day, which is one expansion or game pack that I've been wanting to get for a very long time, and I finally got it, and I love it. The decor in it and the lightings, whew, amazing. So yeah, anyways, I'm doing the office space right now. So I'm just putting in some bookshelves. I put in a chair there so your Sims can sit in there and read. I put in a desk and all that stuff. I decided to split it up. I wanted to make this house open concept on the main floor. So to split up the house, instead of putting like an arch or like a door, I would just put in walls but not close up a room fully. I just thought it would give it like a cool open concept feel without it being super open concept. So yeah, I liked it. I thought it was nice. So I'm just working on the kitchen here, and as you can see, I decided to choose the red countertops. Now, I really struggled with the kitchen because it was so small and narrow, as you can see. I don't like to have cramped kitchens. I love me a big kitchen because I love playing around with counters, and I love playing around with decor and all of the counters and the what are they called? Like the cabinets. So I really struggled with what to do with this kitchen. So I think I decided to make it bigger. Either made it bigger or I took away some counters. I'm not sure. But I initially wanted to have like the island table instead of a dining table, but I take that out later because I decided that there was enough room, and I thought it looked better with a table instead of just the counters. But yeah, I ended up really liking the way I made the kitchen. I made it just big enough, I guess, for Sims to live in. And yeah, I liked it. I'm still trying to figure out the counter or the island situation, but if I tried to add 3 chairs, then it would get in the way into the living room, which I didn't like, and I wanted more than just 2 chairs because I want more than 2 Sims to live in this house. So I've been trying to like put in different places, but I just scratched that idea out completely. And here I'm looking for like a dining table. And yeah, so I take that out soon. And I really like the way I played around with those cabinets. I love those long, like ceiling to floor cabinets. I think they look really nice, and it just gives a lot of personality to a kitchen. Yeah, so I finally put in the dining table. I put in some dining chairs. I love those chairs. I love those chairs. They remind me of the ghost chairs. I think they're called Tobias at IKEA. I want one so bad. I think they're so nice. So I put those in the game because you always put things you want, right? In speed builds. Yeah. So I don't remember what I'm about to do now. But I think I'm just gonna try and fix things around the house a little bit. I might add in decor soon. I might work on the bathroom. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I changed the seating around because I thought that chair that is leading in, like basically leading into the dining area, which is just getting in the way. So I moved it down a little bit so then it'd be easier for the Sims to move around. Oh, and yeah, as you can see, I got rid of the green hedges. I just thought they'd look weird there, so I got rid of them, and I ended up figuring things out. This wall, I wanted to like make it like an accent wall, put just a lot of nice decor there, make it look really cute and pretty. So I add in the bar, I put in a table, like an accent table, and I put in these new mirrors that are in Spot A. Not new, but new to me. But I added in the circle mirrors, and I think it looks really nice. I love the way that this little area turned out. I'm really happy with it. I finally figured out the whole like lifting objects situation. So I'm happy with that because I played around with the lifting objects a lot in this. Yeah, I think for the furniture, I'm done with the kitchen now. So all there is to add some decoration. If I'm adding that in soon, I think I am. Yeah. So with the decoration and decor, I added in a lot of plants. I wanted to have, as I said earlier, I wanted to do like a modern house, but with that nature feel to it. So the light wood, like a lot of plants, a lot of greenery to accent that red actually. I think it looks really nice with the red, which again, as I said like my last video, complementary colors work the best. And these mirrors are awesome. Like the lit up mirrors. I use mirrors a lot in this game as well. I mean, in this game, in this build. I think it looks really cool, really neat, and I didn't really use paintings. Instead of paintings, I would either swap that out for mirrors or lighting. So I thought that was cool. I really stepped out of my comfort zone making this build because instead of going with my traditional like just put plants in the corner and do this and that, I I really looked up houses and decor and got a feel for how other people like to like decorate and different interior designers and such like that, and it really inspired me to make like a cool house that I've made before but really amp up my style. So here I'm just trying to add a plant in because I want to try and add plants in all like areas of the house because I want the house to flow well. I don't want the rooms to look like they are all different style. I want the house to flow together. Like, oh, there's a plant here. There's a plant in the living room. There's a plant in the kitchen, in the dining room. We go upstairs. There are plants there as well. In everyone's room, there are plants. I just wanted everything to go together. So that's what I really focused on. So I wanted to put an accent table in this corner here, but I thought the space was a little small and kind of weird because the stairs are there, but as well as a door. So I scratched the whole accent table idea, even though I try really hard. I just put plants. I like those plants. I think they're really nice. They're cute. And then here is when I start like really playing with the lighting. So soon, yeah, I use the strip lights, which I really like the strip lights, but I don't use them here. I end up using those little square ones and then lining the frame of the window. And I thought it was cool. I thought it looked nice. So I'm just trying to add more lighting, but then I'm like, it's kind of a lot. So I don't actually add anything, I don't think. So yeah, I think I start adding lighting in everywhere. Yep, here we go. Just try to figure out that corner as well. No corner is left untouched. So I'm just trying to figure out another plant to put in the corner. I don't remember. I don't even know what that decor. I kept trying to put it in everywhere. It's like weird, like little stones on top of each other. I tried to put it in my build. I don't think I ended up using it at all, but I thought they're really cute though. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure some stuff out, trying to put something in the corner, and I end up just using a simple plant like that. And I think it looks nice, especially with the strip lights. And I think oh yeah, I'm trying to find a picture to put on that wall so it's not so naked. And I'm just trying to even it out here, and then I start decorating the office space. Now the office space is really little, it's really small, so I tried to clutter up the desk to make it look used and lived in. Someone was really working in there, people hang out in there and all that. Yeah, and I use that mirror again because I think that mirror is really cute. In this build, I use a lot of the same. I tried not to, but I did. I used a lot of the same decor, like the same plants. I think it looks kind of weird if you put different plants around each other, especially if like they have different pots. Like if they have the same pot, then I will use like different plants. But if they have the same pot, I use different plants. But if they have different pots, I just think it looks weird and mismatched. So try to avoid that. Anyways, I'm just trying to put something on top of these bookshelves to make it look even more lived in, like someone was trying to store all of their items. And yeah, so I think the office is done. Trying to work on the bathroom now, finally. Now this bathroom, at first I wanted to put I wanted to do the whole bathtub, toilet, sink. Then I was like, maybe I'll just make it one of those bathrooms for guests when they come over and just use the toilet. So that's what I went for. And then I decided to do like the whole like bathroom upstairs. So I'm just trying to decorate the space as much as I can. I don't really make big bathrooms because I don't know how to decorate them as well. I'm still trying to figure out how to get more comfortable with bathrooms, like decorating, lighting wise, the works. So I'm just playing around with a lot of stuff here. So I did the 4 mirrors on one wall. Again, not using pictures. I'm trying to use mirrors. I'm just trying to find a different use for all of the items in the game, because you can use anything in this game. Honestly, like mirrors as decor. And also, I hate the curtains in this game. So I just made a custom, air quote custom, like curtain for that window, and I liked it. I like those curtains. I think those curtains are cute, but the rest of the curtains are ugly. Anyways, so I always like to put in like the necessities in bathrooms, like a towel. I just think it makes sense and it looks good. So I'm just putting in a towel, playing with more lighting. I use the square lighting again. I like the way I used like the same type of lighting throughout the house. Like it might look excessive to use like those little box lighting or the strip lighting, but as I said before, it flows well together. It it makes sense. Like it looks like the house was just it, I don't even know, but it just makes sense. It flows well and it looks good. Like it doesn't look like there are mismatched lighting everywhere. So, yeah, it's like if you just looked at this part of the house and then looked at a different part of the house, it's like you just knew that they went together. So, yeah, I tried to use the same lighting, but different lighting. I don't know. I'm just playing around with lighting, as I said before. And I was trying to use more like wall lighting and floor lighting because I always go for ceiling lighting. I think ceiling light for me is like my safety lights. If I don't know what to do with lighting, I go straight for ceiling lights, especially those round ceiling lights that I've used in the living room, because sometimes lights could be too much. Sometimes they add too much decor to the house, or they're too bulky. But yeah, see these floor lights that I put within the carpets, those are like the outside lights. I use those inside and I loved it. I thought it really added a cool element to the house. So, yeah, I start using it throughout the house, outside, upstairs. You'll see that in my next build. But yeah, I guess that's it. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. And don't forget to check back for part 2 of this video, which will be upstairs and maybe the backyard if I can fit it in there. So yeah, until next time guys, I'll see you later.